Yoshiki Inamura with something on his mind tonight.
And he might just have some words here for the champ.
And will the champ come out and grace us with their presence?
Depends on how they feel about being summoned.
And the champ got his wish. Time for him to let him know how things are going to be in his ring.
That could be how this goes. Or he could be in for a rude awakening.
He wants to go for the gold, and he's not afraid to say it.
Yeah, but how does the champ feel about that fearlessness?
The champ got his answer. It's going down next week.
Hopefully he didn't just set up the end of his title reign.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match and is for the NXT North American Championship. Introducing the challenger from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 163 pounds, Albert!
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
A lot of pressure on this superstar. Tonight's where he needs to prove that he's championship material. Gentlemen, sharpen your pencils. Andre Chase is bringing a wrestling test.
And introducing the challenger from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 222 pounds, Andre Chase.
Whether you like him or not, you do have to respect the mentorship role that Andre Chase has taken on here.
Well, since reopening Chase U, Mr. Chase has proven that he is a natural-born leader. And that is why Chase U enrollment is at an all-time high.
Like him or not, Andre Chase. The highly coveted North American Championship in the balance here tonight.
Starting out as the second championship on the NXT brand, it wasn't long before the North American title was seen with the same reverence as any other title.
The challenger's looking down and out there.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
Going after the arm in a big way.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Oof, right on target, on the chest.
Oh, it's not gonna... Uh-oh. Back to Chase. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Incoming.
Oh, taking away the base.
MCL and ACL could have major damage, possibly the fibula. Excellent strategy there. Hooked up, DDT.
It's always so dangerous being involved in a no disqualification match.
And let me tell you, man, these no DQ matches can change you. They will scar you, physically and mentally.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Ah, that got turned around on D'Angelo.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
Whip down the barricade. Goes right through it. There was no respect for D'Angelo with that move.
Oh my goodness, diving moonsault.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body control, just amazing athleticism.
Oh, sent careening into the ring post.
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
Did you hear that impact?
Smash against the barricade there, man.
Caught with a punch.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
And he comes in under the ropes now. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Getting out of Dodge quick. He does not want to be in that ring right now.
Oh, clothesline
For the title.
He's able to kick out before two.
This match is... been going for a little while, and that's all adding up.
D'Angelo one step ahead. Carried into jeopardizing from the top.
Shot to the top.
Then you see Chase attempting a high-risk move after the champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. And it's a kick out at one for the defending champion.
I'm not surprised by that result. Could still be a ways to go here.
Turns it around. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Now heading outside.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
The champ really feeling the effects of this match now.
I wouldn't be too worried if this one. This is the kind of damage that's inflicted in a fatal four-way.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. I commend the champion for this kind of focused approach, trying to limit the arm's range of motion.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
Illegal in many sports, but that was used effectively in there.
Woo. Digging the fingernails into the... Can we have a new champ after that?
Pin to decide the championship. Stopping the pin right there.
Clearly he's got other plans in mind tonight.
Canadian Destroyer. Launched with a belly to belly. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. The champ with the cover. No, title still hangs in the balance.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here. Oh, that punch.
And now he's back into the ring. And Noam is countered.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter. Boom! What a backbreaker.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Hoisted up. Burning hammer.
Boom! Good defense from
D'Angelo's power.
And saw what was coming. And delivered a backdrop. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
From the top.
Bring it up to their feet with an elbow drop.
And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends. He's been put in a bind.
Neckbreaker.
Pin for the title.
Back to Chase. Shoulders up before two.
He may be down, but somehow he's down.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. Like John Henry swinging that. Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
No, a 2 count.
It's clearly taken.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Look at this superstar. Defying expectations. Gotta love it.
A release belly to belly.
Hooked up.
Oh, shit breaker. Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
Running on nothing but fumes now. But that's what you train for, man.
Whack. This is turning into Swanson Street.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Tony's lining up to finish this off.
Knee right in the moneymaker.
And Noam Dar looking worse than ever after that.
Yeah, Dar is looking overwhelmed at this point. He needs to create some offense.
Oh, absolutely devastating boot right there.
Vicious knee.
Look what he's got here. D'Angelo one step ahead.
Up and down. Like being manhandled by a bear. Could that be enough to gain the title?
And Tony is really dialed in right now.
Chase has got to find a way to defend himself.
Wow, what an arm drag.
Gets clobber with the axe handle.
Gets lifted into position. Oh, tossed aside.
He's heading back to the ring.
Oh, right into a counter.
Who throws a kendo stick? Crazy.
What a suplex.
Knee strike. Cover. Stopping that pin attempt.
And this match carries on.
Cha-ching. Death by Enziguri. Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
Brainbuster.
These competitors might not have another match like this in their careers. Every second of this has been must-see.
This has turned into a dream match for them, us, and the fans.
Boom. Scorpion death drop.
Cover for the championship. And he fights it off.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Chase here.
If Chase can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
Grabbing a hold of D'Angelo.
What a really great swinging neck breaker. Andre Chase with a hammerlock, a brainwalk flatliner. They just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Bam! The sledgehammer connecting. He counters with a great reversal. Oh, did you hear that?
Took him out the knee.
Champ's down. This one's for everything. We got a new champion.
Unbelievable.
Now let's take another look at one of the best fatal four-way matches we've seen in a long, long while.
Here's your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Albert.
And he's our new champion. What a win.
This is the kind of moment you dream about as a competitor. Bravo to him.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night, a full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The following is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista.
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for
Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. Oh, that gets reversed on Randy. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true. CM, an early pin attempt. And disrupts the count.
It's not over yet.
Uh-oh. Samoan drop. And this one might be headed ringside.
Grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
Side Russian leg sweep. And he gets set back into the ring. Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity. Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
Down for the pin, and there's the kick out.
He thought he did more damage than he actually did.
What a clothesline! Crank in the head.
And a stomp to the gut.
And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
And he slides him back to the mat. Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Check out the springboard.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Spiked by that DDT. Oh, he's ready to add the final punctuation, stalking his prey.
And he heads back into the ring. Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Reversal from Batista. Neckbreaker.
He's got the target acquired, just a matter of time.
Body slam. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
The steel chair, a classic for very good reason.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Get this back into the ring now.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
He could get dropped here.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the... Simple but effective statement here.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Ray. It's funny. Over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys are right.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Driven into the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Back into the ring here.
Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
Delivered into the barricade.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign. In unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
It's a recipe for cracked ribs. Using hitting the chair with no caution at all. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Batista got out of the way.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stanford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
Fundamentals shown on the takedown.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is incredible.
Batista, Orton, and Punk each giving their all in that ring.
He quickly slides into the ring. Ooh, and fights back.
Stooping low there, but who are we to judge?
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Hard landing.
Boom! Good reflexes from him there.
He is looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Oh, and neck breaker.
A truly rough blow to the head, which appears to be the main target here. Looking like a rugby match with that tackle.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. And he retaliates. Oh, what a kick.
Oh, my gosh, going head. On into the stairs.
Beautiful Falcon Arrow.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. And he re-enters into the ring.
Clothesline.
Off with their head.
He's trying so desperately to get back to his feet. Batista bomb! The challenger is not holding back. Strong tackle.
Batista trying to secure the win.
Batista wins. Even with all the chaos, the animal prevails.
The winner of this match and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Animal Batista.
What a night for Batista. Taking care of business in the ring and beating down both CM Punk and Randy Orton to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
So much for the Vipers' top.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. the best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
The following contest
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight it's CM Punk's time.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, World champion. But he's never won the United States title, guys.
Waistlock applied.
And reverse with an arm drag.
And hurled to the outside goes John Cena. Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Lands the elbow. Oh. And he tosses him back in now.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind. Check out the springboard.
The springboard attack fails to land.
The John. Bear. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. This is going to be a close contest. Punk and Cena have such different and effective styles in the ring.
Yeah, every moment of this match is going to be dripped in drama, as every near fall could be the one to end it. Can Punk's clever tactics really... neutralize Cena's raw power? Or is Cena's heart and fighting spirit going to prove too much for the second city saint to overcome? And what does that title mean to each man?
Big ovation.
You cannot understate how much of a mental advantage Punk has in this one. The best in the world is known for a long time he was going to answer John Cena's call tonight. But Cena, he just found out a few minutes ago.
Punk having the mental advantage is always troublesome to an opponent, but I speak from experience when I say that no matter how much the deck is stacked against John Cena, he will find a way to overcome the odds. He's called Big Match John for a reason, using the arm like a billy club.
Nice counter by Cena.
Ooh, like meeting a brick wall there.
Caught in the hard way.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. It kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk. Caught in the hard way. Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical.
Thinking of going high risk here. First up top.
Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Caught in the hard way.
Placing him in the corner.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike.
Middle rope for a tornado DDT.
Nice running crossbody.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 430...
John Cena! Hey!
The champ firing their best shot to retain their title. We are looking at a competitor who simply refuses to let their championship...
John Cena looking to end this.
Adjustment!
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight. Cena retains.
Here is your winner. And
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I've earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is. And it may have... And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all. And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their crafts to the point where they can both be called the best. But tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner.
Preparing to take his best shot.
I've been
very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
Snapmare. Styles and Punk have obviously competed. Against each other outside WWE. How's that past experience and familiarity going to come into play here tonight?
Outside of WWE, AJ Styles may have a winning record over CM Punk, but here in the big leagues, Punk's the one with the experience and the high-profile win.
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me!
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paychecks.
Both men spent much of their career on the fringes fighting for... Face first. Setting up on a Koji.
A bad position to be in here, but wait a second. AJ's got himself out of it. A stomp to the gut turns things around.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes to aerial.
Face first. Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Ascending the ropes.
From way up, misses big time.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite perched up top.
All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And goes back into the ring here.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
He's locked him up.
Driver.
Spiked him.
And Styles is going to need a phenomenal comeback to overcome CM Punk at this point.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Roundhouse kick.
Backbreaker.
What a lethal combination there.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
CM Punk!
Elbow drop to the heart. Patented offense from the best in the world, delivered perfectly to the phenomenal one. This could be a huge game changer.
Stops that offense from connecting. Able hold to prevent Styles' attack.
CM Punk.
Styles taking it by surprise.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Bodies are bruised. Egos are hurt. Wills have been tested, and neither Punk nor Styles is backing down yet.
We obviously knew this match was going to go the extra mile, but this is even more than I think anyone expected. Set up in the corner now.
Rushing into the corner. Step up knee. Saw it coming and able to escape.
Oh, able to transition into the jawbreaker.
Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
This could be it. Cover.
2. Near fall. Never say die. Never fade, but sustain. That's AJ Styles here.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, CM Punk's making clear that the time for pleasantries is over. And Styles finding out that the hard way.
Forearm smash. Oh, he flips that around. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
A truly rough blow to the head, and it seems to be the main target here. Oh, yeah, from the top. Elbow drop connects. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Sweet GTS from Punk.
Styles wasn't ready. It could be over.
And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner, Punk!
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk. The only gold medalist in WWE history, the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle.
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing the respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch!
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. It's CM Punk versus Kurt Angle in a submission match. Angle's final match at WrestleMania. His final match ever in WWE. Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor? Deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
To the arm. Terrible. Kurt Angle showing why he's a wrestling machine Olympic gold medalist.
Angle has the advantage over Punk, and he's putting it to good use.
Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Well, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle. Oh, God!
And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Oh, those would have been battles that were short in each man's career, no doubt. That one got Punk good. Angle not wanting to go quietly into the night here. Kurt setting it up.
Kurt Angle with the Angle slam.
Angle. just have Punk right where he wants him.
Explorer suplex.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud of the American that you've become.
And for Kurt Angle, you can't remain as great as you once were, but you can be great one more time.
Neckbreaker.
Very nice.
Oh!
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
Oh, an arm breaker. He's going up. From the top.
Oh, and nobody's there.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now. To say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be...
Way too...
The knees at the last second. Connected hard with the calf kick. Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches taps out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
This was one to remember, and certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget, forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the Showcase of the Immortals. It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt. It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
Wow. It's incredibly difficult to walk.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor? Deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen.
Coquina
clutch. Coquina clutches it. Does he have the wherewithal to break the submission? Yes. Yes, he does.
Big counter by Angle. Angle finally creates some more offense for himself.
Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down, only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all, but if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot, it could give him one heck of an opening.
And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Oh, those would have been battles that would have shortened each man's career, no doubt. Massive miscalculation on that one. He's tied up.
Devastating exploder suplex.
Takes out the knee.
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly. Way Overhead. That one got Punk good. Angle not wanting to go quietly into the night here.
With the counter. Connecting on the DDT. And that kind of attack is Punk's form of respect. This is how Punk shows love.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. Check out the springboard.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Lethal combination. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Turns around Angle's move.
He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it.
Clothesline.
Flinged across the way. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Angle gets out of the way. Down with the suplex.
Tough hit to the legs. Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on. Release German.
Going after that leg.
If there was ever one last time for Kurt to put the pedal to the metal, it is now.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Snap suplex. Olympic level offense from Kurt Angle.
Angle has the advantage over Punk, and he's putting it to good use.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Angle switches it up. On a flying forearm smash. Jawbreaker interrupts the attack. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
But Punk has to push now while the window's open. Angle slam. Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him. Able to steer clear of danger there.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own. And backbreaker. And I think everyone knows what is coming up next.
Check out the springboard. Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he's still...
Way too...
Angle's out of the danger zone there.
Kurt setting it up. Angle slam. And with that move, Angle just mustered up every ounce of intensity he could.
Opponent down. Angle can do what he wants. Unlocks in the ankle lock.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been.
What a counter!
And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further.
Wow, he reversed Angle. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it. Oh, that was inventive.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk on the wrong side of Angle's technical expertise here. Bam!
Slapping on this hold, looking to get it in deep.
The figure four.
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Now is the time to drop the hammer.
Neck breaker.
Punk dodges out in time.
Flying forearm smash.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Angle showing plenty of intensity here.
It is all Angle right now.
From behind, Angle slam.
And Kurt is really playing it up for the WWE Universe. Opponent down. Angle can do what he wants.
Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold.
Big flying forearm.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
Looking to twist and tear every sinew with...
That's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt
Angle winning his retirement match by making CM Punk tap out, ending an incredible career on a win.
And at WrestleMania, no less, CM Punk tried his best. He took every shot Angle gave him, but the Olympian is just still too sharp between the ropes. Angle...